Matt Prehm and Erik Skopil here from DuckTerritory.com outside Autzen Stadium. The Ducks landed this past weekend a big verbal commitment, their sixth verbal commitment for the class of 2019, and three-star quarterback Cale Millen out of Mount Si High School up in the Seattle, Washington area.
Yeah.
And this is a guy that's an important commitment for multiple reasons, but the biggest one is added depth, and they get another really impressive quarterback, a guy that can sling the football around on the football field into this recruiting class.
You need a quarterback in a class like point blank, and they got their guy early, which is good because I think what we've learned kind of over the last couple of years is these classes are built around quarterbacks. Quarterbacks lead the team on the field, but they also lead it on the recruiting path, and having one and a fairly accomplished one in Millen. Obviously, he's not a 4-star, 5-star guy, but he's a highly rated, highly regarded quarterback. Obviously, that plays a role in terms of the recruitment process and in terms of finding other receivers and people to play with him. So getting this done early, now in early May, gives him a lot of time to kind of build his class around him.
Yeah, typically the quarterback has his hands in the recruiting process as well for that recruiting class that he's a part of. And like you said, getting him into this class for the month of May, Oregon's got 6 guys committed. They probably could sign up to 13, 14, 15 more guys in this class, and he's going to have his hands involved in the recruiting of those prospects, particularly at receiver. The Ducks don't have any receivers currently committed right now, and that's probably one of their biggest, if not the biggest need at the receiver position for the 2019 class moving forward. And should note, Cale Millen is a former Northwestern commitment.
Yep.
He committed to Fitzgerald and the Wildcats from the Big Ten school, but it happened pretty quickly when he decommitted, and about a week later he gave his verbal commitment now to the University of Oregon. And on top of that, he's got some really deep bloodlines to probably Oregon's biggest rival on the football field.
Yeah, his father was the starting quarterback at the University of Washington back in the mid-'80s, so they not only is this a big-time player, but this is a guy that played at a rival school. Oregon Washington, I should say, didn't really recruit him quite as heavily, didn't offer a scholarship, but obviously taking a kid from a rival school never hurts, and now he will have to change his colors from purple and gold to green and yellow, one would assume, at least for the next 4 years. But yeah, you never a bad thing to have that bloodline, though, in terms of the quarterback. I think that provides not only some athletic gifts, but also some kind of understanding to the position that really oftentimes helps. I mean, a number of guys Oregon has right now are guys whose dads play quarterback, not necessarily at the college level, but play the position.
Some more connections to the Washington Huskies. One of his primary recruiters for the University of Oregon was Court Dennison, a guy that played for the Washington Huskies as recently as 2013 and was an all-Pac-12 player for the Huskies, is now serving as the outside linebackers coach and a really good recruiter. Marcus Arroyo, Oregon's quarterback coach and offensive coordinator, also served as well. And a big way Oregon got in there as well was Mario Cristobal's relationship with Hugh Millen, Cale's father. That really opened the door, I think, for Oregon to burst in there and become a big player for this recruitment and landing the verbal commitment.
Who would have thought a former dog was the one leading the charge for a former dog's son to play at Oregon? That's kind of an odd recruitment for sure.
The Ducks now stand with 6 verbal commitments. They're ranked 24th in the country, 2nd in the Pac-12 to only the Washington Huskies, but that number could grow significantly for the Ducks with verbal commitment numbers and the team rankings in the next couple of days to the next couple of weeks. And as always, stick with DuckTerritory.com. We'll have the scoop on all of that coming up here in the near future. Thanks, guys.